morning. It is like 10 seconds to 9. So you have me a few seconds early this morning. And you have me for the next hour and a half. It's me, Candis, or hour and 25, I actually think it might be. Oh my gosh, I just put my chair down. I hope everybody's had a lovely week. I hope everybody's had lovely weather. I know that we don't all have the same idea of what a nice weathery day is, but I love the sun. I was just discussing with Mark, the humidity does get me a little bit, but other than that, I feel like my makeup's going to melt off my face. Maybe I shouldn't wear so much of it. But I hope nobody has any sunburn, and I hope you're all thoroughly enjoying the weather. On that note, this week, our theme is not weather, so I'm not sure why I said on that note, but this week our theme is carry on from last week, which was occupations, careers, hobbies, anything that you can relate to that, and double points if it's your own one. I love hearing about what you enjoy doing or what you've done for your career, what you used to do, anything obscure, interesting. If you're part of the King's, I suppose it's the King's Secret Service, something like that. Tell me interesting things. I love to hear them. And if you say that you don't have an interesting job, I do not believe you. So I've got some requests still left over from last week, but we're just going to carry the theme on. So let me get through the leftover requests, and then I'll give you all the details to get your requests in for this week. First and foremost, Chris from Bishop's Waltham requested Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. And I remember having a conversation with him about the fact that I have an uncle who used to be a submariner, my Uncle Jimmy, and he is an incredibly tall, incredibly broad, big, like he's a big man, big bear type of man. And I'm really not sure how he fitted on the submarines. I think he was a chef on the submarines. But it's always funny when you see the size of him and you imagine him on a submarine. I honestly don't know how he fitted in, but he did. So this is for you, Chris, and I guess for my Uncle Jimmy too. In the time when I was born,
11th of July.
Yeah.
I've got down here. Chris is on holiday, 11th of July. Ronnie and Joe, 1 to 3:30. Also available, Candis, Christine and Donna.
Oh, no, I'm not. I've definitely said I'm not available. I'm definitely not available. Hello, everybody. Sorry. Let me make sure. Can you hear me? Hello, Pat. Hello, David. One occupation not often in the song. Taxman. That's a good one. Probably not very popular because it's not a popular. People don't like the Taxman. Yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine.
It's 10:30 official.
Yeah, 10:20. 1 second. 10:25.
Oh.
Good morning, Radio Cat speaking. Hello, how are you? Okay. Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I remembered you said it when I was driving home. I was listening on the car radio, so I did remember. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you for remembering. I did. I always enjoyed it. I know it's a bit long. You can't keep listening to the whole thing necessarily in one car ride, but it's good to have it on in the background, I think. Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed for England then. Say that bit again. Oh, okay. Well, I will keep my fingers crossed for England. Definitely. Oh, that's good. That's when I finish, so I can listen to it. Awesome. That's great. Well, I will keep an ear out and I'll think of you as well. I hope you enjoy it. I better go. My song's going to end. But thank you so much for calling. Have a nice day. Bye. Oh, thank you, Mark. That was the Beatles with Yellow Submarine, and that was requested last week for Chris in Bishop's Waltham. I just had a lovely phone call from another Chris, actually, in North London, telling me, congratulating me on South Africa winning, not me, I suppose, not congratulating me, I didn't do anything, congratulating South Africa on winning the cricket last week. And he was telling me that England are playing India today. So I'll keep all my fingers and toes crossed for England. I do quite enjoy cricket. I think it's massive. It's a huge popular sport in South Africa. Not quite as big as rugby, but it is definitely the second most popular sport. I do quite enjoy it. Relaxing. Okie dokie, next request. This is Judy Garland with the Trolley Song, and this is requested by Pauline on the Isle of Wight. Are you going?
Yes, my buddy.
Fine.
See you later.
See you later.
All right.
Have a nice day.
Have a good show.
Yeah, I hope you're not too today, because I already feel like I'm too sweaty and hot.
Was Wednesday when I was in here?
Oh my gosh, I can imagine.
It was
Yeah, it has been really hot last few days.
You know, when you're trying to concentrate on what you're doing, and I'm trying to look at the title, and the sweat is
Oh
just
my God,
in
yeah.
your eyes, and you're going.
Yeah, I end up doing that half the time.
You go like, Christ. Oh. See you later, bye.
Bye. Good morning, enjoy day, Candis. Thank you. Oh, hello, Eric. Oh gosh, I'm so glad I found it in the end. Okay, cool. Oh, that's good. That's good. Twiddling. Who's that by? Oh, Dolly Dean. Okay, amazing. What a good one. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry. How are we doing today? Right, let me have a look. Hi, Donna. Can you guys hear me all right? I'm assuming you can. Right. Feels like you know what I've been watching recently is Clarkson's Farm. What a funny program. What a brilliant program. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. That's really good. Oh, the tax man. Right. Let's Pray Today goes. It's really good, isn't it, Donna? I love that show. I think Gerald is just wonderful. Wow, I love that song. That was the Trolley Song by Judy Garland, and that was, oh my goodness, I think I've stopped it halfway through. Hang on, carry on playing it, ignore me. Just minor interval. Oh no, I've got rid of it now. I am so sorry. I think that stopped halfway through. It's gone now. I'll play it again later, I promise. I'm so sorry about that. I thought it had finished, and I just got a little bit eager and carried away with myself. Whoopsie. That was for Pauline on the Isle of Wight. Pauline, if you're listening to me, I'm so sorry. I'll play it for you later. Promise you. I will not forget. I'm even going to write it down in a second. Let me play the next one, and then I will sort my life out, okay? Cass Elliott with I Can Dream, Can't I? And that was requested by Nick on YouTube. So, Nick, oh, that reminds me. If you want to come and watch me on my YouTube live stream and see my lovely orange dress, please do. I was inspired by Tony and Mark last week. Last week, Tony was wearing a pink and orange shirt, and Mark was wearing an orange shirt, and they looked fantastic. So I thought, I'm going to go with bright colour this week. And I'm wearing a bright orange dress. So very summery. I'm like the sun in the studio. So if you do want to join me on YouTube, you can go on to our YouTube channel, which is Angel Vintage. And if you click at the top, there will be a live stream and you can join, you can come and comment, you can talk to me through the comments. I respond, have little chats with you, and you can make your requests that way. And it's quite cool because you get to see what's going on in the studio. You can see the chaos unfolding in real time. You can actually watch me panic when everything goes wrong, like I turn the trolley song off mid-song by mistake. I don't know what happened there. There has to be a bit of a mess up in the beginning of my show. It feels like a tradition. If I don't mess something up when I begin, then it's bad luck. Unfortunately, it was Pauline's song. Oh dear. Okay, so Nick on YouTube put in this request last week, and it is Cass Elliot with I Can Dream content. Funnily enough, I've never heard Cass Elliott's version of this song. So here we go. Hopefully I won't stop this one halfway through. Sorry, guys, I don't know. What was I saying? I can't believe I just stopped a song halfway through. Oh yeah. Gerald on Clarkson's Farm was such a funny man. Actually, Jeremy Clarkson's quite cool. I quite liked him anyway because I love cars, but I never realized quite how much he actually cares about the environment. He actually genuinely does care about stuff like the wildflowers, and I love seeing it. I grew up on a farm, so as well, I like watching it. Right, let me just focus on what I'm doing. Good morning, Angel Radio. Candis speaking. Hello, Philip. How are you today? I'm very good, thank you. All in orange, yep. Yeah, of course I will. Pardon, say that again? Yes, really good, thank you. It's so nice to be able to kick the kids out into nature and oxygen because there's sun. I hate having them cooped up inside. They drive me crazy and I get so bored. So it's so nice when the sun's out. So I'm like, just go play somewhere. It is quite warm. If we have the door open, I can hear myself on a loop. So I have to close the door because I get distracted. So it does get quite hot in here, but can't have any air because I guess you wouldn't be soundproof. We do have a little fan, but if it's too loud, then obviously you can hear the air on the. It's catch-22. But I hope you're enjoying the weather. Thank you so much for calling. Have a nice day. You too. Bye. Oh, he's nice. Right. I'm going to play Judy Garland, the trolley song, again. And let's see if we can get this one right. Don't stop it halfway through, Candis. Okay. Hi, Candis. Great to be back. Hi, where were you? I'm going to scold you. Everyone was very helpful. Donna was very helpful last week. Everyone was very helpful with me forgetting stuff last week. Falls in Love by the Drifters. With his light brown derby and his bright green tie, he was quite the handsomest of men. I started to yen, so I counted to 10, then I counted to 10 again. Right, Drifter Dave. Get the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Zing, zing, zing went my heartstrings from the moment. What's it called? Fools Fall in Love. Oh, Oxygen. Oh, where was that? Where was that?
In the door.
Oops. Thank you. I left my key in the door. It's not very safe. Okay. Both entertaining and educational. Yeah, it's really good, Donna. It is so good. I highly recommend anybody who hasn't watched Clarkson's Farm should give it a watch. It's really funny. And he's a really nice guy. He's a bit of a tool, but a lovable tool. Good morning. Thanks for the play. Have a lovely weekend. No worries, Nick. Thank you for the request. Good morning, Jason. You make my morning brighter and happier too. My partner sent you an email. Okay, I'll have a look. Oh. 1 second. I will look. Right, this is where I turned it off last time because they start clapping in a minute. Right. 16 tons. Oh, it's so warm. This is where I turned it off last time.
Thank you, and hiya, gang, all over the world. Especially you guys and gals from good old Minnesota.
No, this is not right.
Enjoy this little boat get together.
I beg your pardon, my pretty maid, but is this a private taffy pull, or can anybody tug some and leave some?
Well, Ben Crosby, I'm glad to see you.
Okay, well, as it turns out, that was the end, and I was actually correct last time. So we've had the trolley song twice this morning. Not a problem. At least I made sure I played it correctly. Rather too many times than not enough times, right? That was the trolley song, again, for Pauline and the Isle of Wight. And before that, we had Cass Elliot with I Can Dream, Can't I? And that was for Nick on YouTube. And like I said, if you do want to join us on YouTube, go on to Angel Vintage and follow the live stream. Oh, I tell you what, I must say thank you to my lovely sponsor, Michael from Angus. Can't forget him. I think I'm so hot, my brain is melting this morning. Sorry about that, Michael. At least I didn't call you Angus this morning. That's my normal trick. Angus from Michael. I'm going to play you a song in a little bit. I have a very, I'm going to think about what song to play you. Let me have a little bit of a think. I've got a couple of songs I know you definitely like. I might try to find one that is a bit unusual. But thank you so much for sponsoring my show, Michael. You are wonderful. My favorite person, because it does mean that you give money to Angel, and always we need that. Anybody else who'd like to sponsor, donate, or volunteer, give us an email. We're always looking for help. Of course, we are a charity, so everything like that is always appreciated. Any little penny helps. Let me see, where am I up to now? So I left my keys in the front door of Angel. That's so safe. Mark just came in and gave me the keys, and I said, oh, where were they? He said, oh, they're in the front door. Whoopsie. I'm not sure I can blame that on. I wasn't even being hassled or bothered. Oh, I tell you what did happen, though. When I was walking across the street, I got beeped at by a van. I assume it was a man. It could have been a woman, I guess. But no, wolf whistled, not beeped. Wolf whistled. So that made me feel a little bit like, yes, I'm quite pretty. I'm not encouraging catcalling. But a little whistle every now and then doesn't go amiss. Jessie from Falkirk. Jessie has sent me a really lovely email, which I will read to you after I've played her song. What did she request? Last week she requested, where is it? Pirates of Penzance. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. Do you know what? I think that is the one that you requested, Jessie. I've got like 3 or 4 different things written down. So I'm going to play this one, and if it was incorrect, please let me know, and I will change it. But this says Doyle-Carte, Pirates of Penzance, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Of course, that kind of fits with being a pirate or a policeman. But there you go. That was a good one for occupations and careers. Is being a pirate an occupation? Or is it like a lifestyle? I'm not really sure. Every time I think of a pirate, I kind of think of like Jack Sparrow, but I suppose you do still get pirates. But I'm not sure they're quite like Jack Sparrow. I suppose it's more of a lifestyle choice. Anyway, this is Doyle Cartier with Pirates of Penzance, and Policeman's Lot is Not a Happy One.
When the felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plan, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother when constabulary duties to
Doyle Cartier is the doily cart.
Oh, what's that?
It's an opera company.
Oh,
All right.
There you
So
go.
it's the doily cart.
okay. The doily. That's wonderful. I tried really hard. Oh my God, that's really funny. That is really funny. Hello, Richard. Hello, Scrabble Bees. Let's go. You rule. Pirate is an occupation. Is a pirate an occupation? Yes, yeah. It is. It could be. I think it's an occupation. I think it's a vocation. You know how they think being a nurse is a vocation? Is it like that? I can't believe I just called it Doyle Cartier. I'm surprised people aren't ringing me and getting upset with me. Right, I'm gonna look at my emails. That's very funny. Danny, I can't stop laughing at my stupidness. Looking forward to another great show. Dinner ladies. Absolute. I used to be a dinner lady at one point. That's entertainment. That is a great song. Oh no. Oh, I dropped the phone.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
Okay, that was the Pirates of Penzance with the Policeman's Lot is Not a Happy One, and I'm going to hopefully brighten some more people's mornings by telling you. Tony came in. He obviously heard me say Doyle Cartier, and he laughed, and I've been laughing nonstop ever since because it is the Doily Cart Opera Company. Not Doyle Cartier, which I had images of it being a very posh French man. Doyle Cartier does sound quite posh. It's the Doily Cart, which is, or it's just Doily Cart, which is an opera company. So there you go. That made me laugh so much this morning. I nearly started crying. Bless Tony and his patience for me. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have an excuse for that one. I guess I've just never heard of them. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? Okay, so I just read a really fascinating email from Danny. Donna is watching on YouTube. I guess Danny's watching on YouTube as well. Danny sent me an email telling me all the fascinating things he was involved with. He is a prop master for TV shows for the last 28 years. That is such a cool job. So he was obviously in the entertainment industry. So he was telling me all the shows he was involved with. Some really, really great ones. Dinner Ladies, absolutely fabulous. Armstrong and Miller. It's quite a long list, actually. Most of the jobs were for the BBC, and he was freelance. So that's really, really cool. Danny, see, that's a really fascinating job. I bet you got to see some really fun things. As somebody who's always worked in the entertainment industry, I know what sort of shenanigans go on backstage. So I'm sure the props, that must have been a really great job, sourcing unusual props. What's the most unusual prop you've ever had to get your hands on? That's what I want to know. Tell me that one. Danny, what's the most unusual prop you've ever had to get your hands on? I'm going to play that song for Danny now, and that's Judy Garland with That's Entertainment. Oh, I've had such bad hay fever this week. I really had like bloodshot eyes the other day. Okay. The lights on the lady in tights or the bride with the guy on the side or the ball where she gives him her all. Oh, David, can you send is it online? Can you send me a picture or a link to that? David had Drifter Dave. I don't know why I'm calling you David. It sounds very formal, like your mum or something. Drifter Dave had a half-page article printed in Beat magazine. How cool! That's awesome. Yes. So that obviously I didn't stop halfway through. The applause was the end of the song. It really threw me because I thought they were going to stop more in a minute, because when I stopped it and then I could see there was a whole bunch more left. I've been tangoed. I'm channeling the sun this morning with my orange dress, like my Fanta dress. I'm glad you're back as well. Well, that is really cool for this week's theme. I'm going to read that out. Do you mind if I read that out? The fish seller. A swain getting slain for the love of a queen. Some great Shakespearean scene where it goes Humphrey and everyone ends in mincemeat. The gang may be waving fish seller that began with the mystical and hip hooray. The American way, the world is a stage. The stage is a world of entertainment. I wonder what my sponsor does for a living, because I could use his show, hang on. That was Judy Garland with That's Entertainment, and that was requested by Danny and Donna, who are watching me on YouTube. And Danny used to be in the entertainment industry as a prop master. Is that what they call prop masters? I can't remember now. Yeah, prop master. So here's a really fascinating thing. Drifter Dave, my lost words operative, abandoned me last week, and Donna had to pick up the slack. But he said, "Hi, Candis. I was away last week in rainy oh no, how do I pronounce that? Kidderminster? Kidminster. I don't know, I've never heard of it. Kidminster. Anyway, near Birmingham. So I missed your show. Hope you coped without me." I did. You probably shouldn't let me cope without you too much. You might be replaced. I'm only kidding. I could never replace you. He's just had an article printed in the Beat magazine, and it was about the Drifters. That is so awesome. Really, really, that is cool. I'd love to read it. If you could send me a link to it or a picture of it or something, I'd love to read it. That's really interesting. You didn't stop halfway through the track. We heard the applause. It was just part of the live show. Yeah, that is what threw me. It's just that where it was playing, I could see there was still probably at least another half of that same amount of time left. But I guess it was maybe them talking or something, because when I played it again, there was loads of time left. It's just that they were talking through it. She started introducing, I can't remember who now, but somebody else. Bing Crosby. She started introducing Bing Crosby. Maybe they were going to do another song or something. But regardless, I played the trolley song twice. And I've said the wrong name of a orchestra. It's going as expected this morning. Do you know, that's what I'm going to say from now on. I'm not going to say it's not going very well. I'm going to say it's going as expected. There you go. And he commented on my orange dress saying, he takes it I've been tangoed. I have it. It is quite literally the color of like Fanta or orange tango, isn't it? Channeling the sunshine into the studio. Can't have windows in here, of course, because it wouldn't be very soundproof. What is the time? 9:30. Oh, good. We've still got about another hour left. I love talking to you guys. It goes far too quickly. On the 11th of July, I won't be here. I'll be on holiday. So lovely Marky Mark is going to be doing my show for me. And I feel sad because I'm going to miss you guys. Hopefully he's not better than me and doesn't replace me. At least he will pronounce things correctly, but it won't be as entertaining. Okay, what song are we going to play next? What have I got left? Oh, here we go. Carol from Chipping Salisbury said, please can I tell Tony that, let me get this right. Please tell Tony that she absolutely loves him to bits. That's lovely. Tony, Carol loves you to bits. And she has asked me to play for you Billy Fury, I Love How You Love Me from 1961. I love how your eyes close. I love people who are in love like that. Okay, I'm new here, but the band, the Ruttles. Oh, who's heard of the Ruttles? I've never heard of them. I'm going to Google them. The Ruttles. I love how you love me. Ah, they're just out of our time frame, Scrabbles. I'm going to call you Scrabbles, okay? They're out of our time frame because they're from 1975. That's probably why I've not heard of them. But I will listen to them on my own time, I promise. And we're really glad you're here. So we love new people. The Ruttles. Who is it? From... Is it Stephen Fry? No. Who's in Blackadder? I'm not very good at this like modern music thing. Morning from France. Hi, Paul. I should transmit from holiday destination. Do you know what? That would be a really cool idea, except the Friday morning I'll actually be on the airplane. I'll be coming home on the airplane, so I won't be able to. But that isn't a bad idea from when I'm in Florida at the end of the year. That isn't a very bad idea. I quite like that idea. I'm going to try and see if I can get that sorted. Because at the end of the year, I'm in Florida for 3 Fridays, I think. So I would miss you guys so much. 1's bearable, but 3's a lot. I mean, I'm going to Canada, and then I'm going across down to Detroit, and then I'm going across over to Florida. So... I'll read that stuff in a second. Billy Fury with I Love How You Love Me from Carol to Tony, who she loves to bits. And they are from Chipping Salisbury. I love that. I love people in love. That makes me happy. Here we go. Let's jump over to this stuff over here. We have a request from Terry1 in Portsmouth, who requested Johnny Sandon with 16 tons. Terry1, I'm sure you probably saw the beach yesterday. I drove down South Sea seafront and my goodness, the seafront was packed. It's great. I love to see people enjoying the beach. It does genuinely make me happy. Seeing so many people like running in the morning, seeing the little boats out, people swimming. I think it's lovely. I hope everybody who's going and enjoying the beach and the Swan Lake is cleaning up their rubbish. I'm sure that they are. But it was very busy. And it's so busy driving around there as well. Trying to do the school run. I'm just repeatedly late at the moment. Anyway, it's fine. But yes, I hope you're enjoying the lovely weather in Portsmouth, Terry. And here is your song, Johnny. Should I just go home now? Johnny Sandon with 16 tons. Right, sorry, Scrabble Beat. I'm new, okay. The Rottles have a song called Cheese and Onions. Oh, I'll have to listen. I'm gonna write that down. I've written that down to try and remember. Shenanigans sums it up nicely. Yep, it does. Props, Donna. Good morning from France, enjoying the show. Thank you, Paul. I'm now broadcasting your bedroom. You are now broadcasting in my bedroom. Right, sorry, I misread that entirely. I'm not sure what my brain was doing then. You could use Hobbies equipment. Time for a cuppa, so speak louder, please. Oh, good. Sorry, Dave, can you hear me? The shout at Dave. How do you guys have your tea? I get a cup of tea made for me every morning by my husband. He's so sweet. He wakes me up with a cup of tea because I'm a princess. So he brings me a cup of tea, and I always think I have one sugar and a little bit of milk. But if I make my own tea, it's not as good. So maybe he does it differently to me. Maybe he actually knows how I like my tea. What else? Oh, I tell you what I found. I found a protein coffee drink. It's a cold coffee, but it's got extra protein in it. I was quite impressed with that. It's really nice as well. Because I try and eat a lot of proteins for my gym, and it's difficult to get all the protein that you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have like 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. It's quite a lot when you work it out. If you think about like what protein has, like, oh my gosh, it works out a lot. It's quite hard work. So hot, I'm sweating. My laptop's not charging. Oh, strong and sweet with a biscuit. How you like your men. That is how I like my tea as well. Although I've got to have 2 cups of tea, one for dipping, one for drinking. That was 16 Tons by Johnny Sandon, and that was for Terry One in Portsmouth. Here's a conversation we're busy having on YouTube. How do you like your tea? Donna said she likes her tea strong and sweet with a biscuit. And I said, I do agree with that, except I like to have, if I have a biscuit, I have 2 cups of tea because I will dip my biscuit in one. So I'll do like 1 full cup for drinking and 1/2 cup for dunking, and I have a dunking cup and a drinking cup because I cannot stand when you get the soggy biscuit crumbs in your drinking tea. Oh no, that doesn't work for me. So I have a dunking cup and a drinking cup. What about you? How do you like your tea? Maybe you don't like tea. Maybe you like something different. I'll tell you what's a lovely tea that you should try is rooibos, or red bush, I think it's called here. It's a South African tea. It's really yummy. And traditionally you have it with apple juice. So black with apple juice, just a splash as if you're using milk. Or you can have it with a little teaspoon of honey and a little bit of lemon. That's really good. You can drink it with milk and sugar. I personally prefer it black. It's quite a floral sort of tea. But it's actually quite good. It's really good for eczema. And it's really good for tummy aches, colicky babies. My girls, if they ever had colic or anything, if they had eczema, I'd use a tea bag and cool it down and rub it all over their eczema. If they ever had colic when they were babies, they got a little bit of rooibos. There's no caffeine or anything in it. So it's really great for babies. And yeah, they grew up on that. I quite like it still now, actually. So you should try rooibos. I think Tetley's does red bush tea. I'm not sure. There is an English company that does it. Probably loads of them now, because there's lots of different funky types of tea, isn't there? I've got a whole box on top of my fridge with all different types of tea bags. There's so many different kinds, and sometimes I just see one and I just buy it. I tell you what I bought was Jaffa cake flavored tea. And it tastes nothing like Jaffa Cakes, honestly. It's perfectly nice tea, but it just tastes like normal tea. Well, I tried, I guess. What else have I got? The herbal teas. I don't like green tea very much, although that's probably meant to be quite good for you. I don't really like mint tea. I quite like the ones that you can mix lemon with. So if you have like the ashwagandha, is that how you pronounce it? I quite like that. That's meant to be quite good for sleeping and stuff. Anyway, how do you like your tea? What tea do you like? Or what hot drinks do you like? Maybe you don't like hot drinks at all. Right, next song. Oh, I was going to read you the email from Jessie. I'll find that in a second. Here we go. The Taxman by the Beatles. This was, who suggested that? Was somebody on YouTube? Pat on YouTube. Did you suggest this? I think it was. Pat and David and Priya, listening to me from Cyprus, said not a very, I can't remember what word she used now, but basically nobody's thought of it yet. For my theme, occupations and careers, is the Beatles with The Taxman.
Let me tell you how it will be. There's one for you, 19 for me. 'Cause I'm the taxman. Yeah, I'm the taxman.
Thank you, David. Keep calling you David. Thank you, Dave. I'm gonna, for goodness sake. Oh, forward. Thank you. I will read that after my show. Is it a bit controversial about the Drifters? Right. Buddy Holly, True Love Ways. Okay, I'm starting to cool down. I was going to get my email. Phil in Brentford, right. That's what is he saying? I once worked at the Old Bailey as a court clerk. I fought the law. I love that song. Bobby full of four. That was the Beatles with Taxman. That was a really good suggestion. And that was from Pat and David and Priya in Cyprus. Thank you so much for that suggestion. I just got a really lovely email from Bill in Brentford, which I'll read in a minute when I play his request. I've got a couple of emails I want to read out. I keep saying that, and I'm not getting around to doing it, and I just need to do it. So, Eric from Haverfordwest. What a fantastic suggestion. Thank you, Eric. Twiddling with the knobs on the radio. He said, this is for me, because last week we were talking about his career. He was a nurse, and now he works in a care home as a carer, which is incredibly admirable. And I really struggled to find this song that I was spelling it wrong. I was nursey last week. So this week he's doing Twiddling the Knobs on the Radio by Dorry Dean. for me on the radio. This is cool. I'm going to enjoy this one. Thank you so much, Eric. Oh, I love music like this. Right. Jesse Falkirk. My best friend's just asked me what I'm doing. She's obviously not listening to my radio show. I'm on the radio. Why are you not listening? She's no good. How rude. What are you doing? Why are you not listening to my show? Okay, where am I? Wait. I'm going to bed. Oh, you're in Seattle. That's cool. Don't leave us. We've only got 45 minutes left. What time is it there, Scrabblebees? Strong sweet with a biscuit. Thanks for being you. Very fussy. PG bagging first. Let it brew, then milk. Always heat the mug first. Goodness, it's going to be like lava. I down my tea, so I'd end up burning my mouth off. Biscuits, similar to a cookie. Oh yeah, it is like cookies are like, I guess, squishy. Like biscuits are more crumbly, I think, whereas cookies are like more buttery. Toll House cookies. Okay. How come? Is that because of the Toll House baking brand? Professional dunker. Yorkshire, too strong. You could stand a spoon up in it. I love that, Dave. Haven't had a cookie in a bit. Don't forget your rule. So do you. I once drove to Oregon for a tax-free burger. Why? Do you pay tax on your burgers? I feel like that needs to be explained, Scrabblebees. Don't leave us hanging. Don't go to bed and not tell us the story. Taxman, Fool on the Hill is a great track. Hint, hint. I'm not sure if I can get your hint, Dave. Right, hang on. I can. I'm joking. Taxman from the With the Beatles LP, Fool on the Hill. Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention. I was writing down a request from somebody on YouTube. I was just reading the chat. It is such a great chat on YouTube this morning. Everybody's talking about how they dunk their cookies or their biscuits in tea, how they have their tea, and it's actually very interesting. And the different things people call cookies or biscuits and what they're called in America or England. Or we've got a listener. He calls himself Scrabblebees on YouTube, and he's from Seattle, and he's new. So I love having new listeners. That's awesome. I love all my listeners. Okay, Bill from Brentford said, I once worked at the Old Bailey as a court clerk, putting the indictment to the accused. Wow, swearing in the jury and taking verdicts. Some very interesting and well-known trials. It's very much like being in a theatre. Do you know what? As somebody who studied law, being a solicitor or a barrister, actually being a barrister definitely is like performing. It is like theatre. You absolutely, that is such a good way of explaining it. And the audience are in front of you as the jury, I guess. Yeah, that is so true. I will play your request in a very short moment. Bill has requested I Fought the Law by the Bobby Fuller Four, and that's from 1966. So I will play that for you in a bit. I just have a couple of more things that I would like to play first. I try to do it all in line so I don't lose track of where I am, in order, should I say. The last song I just played was from Eric in Haverfordwest. It was Twiddling the Knobs on the Radio by Dory Dean. That was a really good one. I love that sort of old tinkly kind of way it starts. I love that. Philip from Gosport requested Buddy Holly with True Love Ways. So that's a really good one as well. Here we go.
Just you know why.
I keep promising to read the email from Jessie. I need to put some more songs up. Hang on, people. Just give me a second.
By and by, no true love ways. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I know why. Throughout the days,
Right.
our true love ways will bring us joys to share with those who really care. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I know true love.
Right, give me a second. I'm just going to, I think there's someone at the front door. Oh, it's so hot. Okay. Hello, Duncan. Good morning, Candis. I have the perfect name for your topic. Oh, hi. DJ Pete and Sean's brother from Fareham. Hi. I'm so sorry to hear about DJ Pete. He was lovely. I do miss his phone calls and his stories about his cats. I hope Sean's doing okay. He really was a big part of everything. Like, his name was always coming up here. So, Danny's just answering your earlier question. His comment was, that was a lovely song. That was True Love Ways by Buddy Holly. And that was requested by Philip in Gospel. Thank you so much, Philip. I really love that song. It's beautiful. I love a bit of Buddy Holly. There's not much on this radio station I don't enjoy, actually. I'm not sure I've heard a song that I've thought I don't really enjoy that. Right, where are we at? Okay, I've got a lot of people watching/listening on my YouTube live. If you, whoopsie, sorry, that was me moving the mic. If you do want to join in, go on to the YouTube channel, which is Angel Vintage, and then click on the live stream, which I think should pop up at the top. You can join in and have a chat, put requests in. I've got to say, I think I'm going to run out of time to finish the requests in a minute, but Scrabblebees is in Seattle when he's supposed to be going to, well, there, I'm assuming it's a man, it might not be. They're supposed to be going to sleep at almost 2 a.m., but they can't leave the chat because it's so good. That's what I like to hear. I love that. That's awesome. I think we found a new Angel fan. Drifter Dave has made a request after he was telling me about his article that he wrote in the Beat magazine, which I've now been sent, so I will be reading that. How exciting. And he made a request of the Drifters with Fools Fall in Love.
Well, fools fall in love, never read. Fools give their hearts much too soon.
Oh, whoops. So, Dave, your kettle must have just been boiling and boiling and boiling and boiling. Gosh, it must have. Did you not think that was taking a long time to boil? That was sweet of you to shout me out. Ah. Okay, can I just Scrabble beats just so that I can get it accurate? Are you a man or a lady? I don't know what to say when I'm talking about you. It feels weird saying not knowing, if you don't mind me asking. Spencer the Postman. I'm boiling in the studio. Sam the Sham. Juju Hand. I've never heard of this one. Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Juju Hand. Never heard of that. Oh, okay, Danny, I have your email. I better get this email from Jessie. I'm just gonna do a minute of reading a few emails. You see, still sore. Future. When they should be right back in school. I used to laugh, but now my goodness, Jessie. That's a long email, look at that. And that was, I was trying to read the email from Jessie and I've completely forgotten what I was doing now. What was that song? Oh, Fools in Love by the Drifters for Drifter Dave, who wrote an article for the Beat magazine recently. And then we also had an email from, should I say, I think it was Bill in Brentford, who used to work as a court clerk, and his request was I Fought the Law by the Bobby Fuller Four. Hello. Hi. I'm so sorry, it's really warm in here, but I have to close the door because I get so distracted by my own voice.
Oh, I can turn that down.
Oh, would you mind?
I'm sure you have to turn it down.
Yeah. Honestly, I like start getting stuck in a little group and curing myself.
Yeah, turn it down anytime.
Okay, I always just get touched.
Yeah. Do you want Emily next to you so
Yeah.
that can sit?
Yeah, that's a good
Is that
idea.
all right?
Yeah. Before I forget, am I allowed to play The Melting Pot by...
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Blooming.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. We have somebody joining us. Hi. Emily. You might want to put your chair down so they can see your face a bit better.
Don't know whether this will reach. No.
We could share this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that'd be all right.
probably have to turn it up a bit.
That's fine. Emily's oh my gosh, what's it called? Work experience student. How long are you here for? Today.
Yeah, I was here yesterday as well, but yeah, it's only 2 days.
Well, I've live streamed my thing on YouTube. You might have to read it for me because I'm literally blind and I can't see what it says. It was sweet to shout out. I'm a man. Okay, Scrabble Bees. Thank you. I did say man. I assumed you were a man, but I didn't want to just like say man and then actually you're a woman. No worries. You can ask away. Hi. So Donna, she listens every week.
Yeah, hi,
so I'm not going to ask you too many questions because I'm going to ask you on here and I want to like find out about it first. I'm trying. What was I doing? Oh, I know what I was doing. I got a really long email from one of my listeners last week. Literally like, oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, everybody, I've turned the volume up on my microphone. Sorry about that. That was I Fought the Law by the Bobby Fuller Four, and that was requested by Bill in Brentford, who used to be a court clerk, which is an awesome job. And I was just saying I studied a law degree, and being in court is definitely like being on stage, performing for a theatre. Okay, everybody, everyone on YouTube already knows this, so they've had a sneak peek. That's another reason to join us on YouTube. Sneak peeks behind the scenes footage. We have a visitor this morning. Well, I think she's been here for a couple of days now, but she's going to join me right now live on my show, and her name is Emily.
Hi.
Hopefully you can hear. I'm kind of figuring this out as I go along. We're sharing a mic at the moment. Emily is a work experience student, and I'm going to ask her some questions, and she's going to tell us all about herself. So, how old are you?
I'm 17.
17. Okay, cool. Why are you doing work experience?
It was part of my college course, so we have 3 days of exams, and then we have to do a 2-day work placement.
And what are you doing at college?
I'm doing film, media, and philosophy.
Oh, wow. Philosophy. I bet that's fascinating.
Confusing.
No, challenging is the word. And how long have you been doing that for?
I think this is coming up to the end of my first year.
Okay, so you're going to go into your second year in September.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that's not too tingy. I can hear a little ting when we talk, but hopefully no one else can. If you guys listening can hear a weird little ting and it sounds a bit tinny, I do apologize. Please tell me. I've got a lot of different microphones going on here. So anyway, what else can I ask you? How did you hear about Angel?
So my friend Jo did a work placement here.
Oh yeah.
And she did some volunteering, and she's one of my best mates.
Oh,
and
cool.
She really hardly speaks of this place, so
she is right. Do you listen to Angel? You're allowed to say.
Sometimes.
I was going to say you are allowed to say no. It's fine.
Yeah, I do, because I have a record player in my room that also can be used as radio.
Oh wow!
So I put it on there.
Like an actual record player.
Yeah, it plays vinyls, cassettes, CDs. It does Bluetooth as well.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool. That's awesome. I do not have a record player. I should get one. I don't have any records either, to be fair. I just have Angel on all the time.
Yeah.
So what made you think radio? Why radio? Because that's quite unusual.
Yeah, I do media as one of my courses. So like radio, newspaper, film, that sort of like path is what leads on from there. So I thought this would be good work experience for my media course.
It's definitely like an eye-catching one. Most people haven't been on radio before. Is your family going to be listening to you in here?
I think so, maybe.
You better be. I just got a text message from my best friend that said, "Hey, what are you up to?" And I was like, "Why are you not listening to my show? I'm on air right now."
I knew Jo was yesterday when I was on.
Oh,
she
good.
to have me on.
Oh, that's so good. Amazing. Well, you can tell your friends you've been on radio now. And what do you want to do when you leave college?
I have no clue.
No clue yet.
Not a single clue.
It's tricky to figure it out, isn't it? I'm sure you'll figure it out. Shall we play a song? I'm going to let you introduce it. Can you see? Wait, can you read my writing? Can you read that? It's that one there where the arrow is.
Fishella by Humphrey Littleton?
Yep.
Littleton?
I'm not sure. It could be either of those.
It's for Godfrey.
Here we go. Godfrey, this is your request, The Fish Seller. Earlier I said, this is Gable Carté, and it was actually, what was it? The Gabbly Cart or something like that. I was completely wrong.
I'm really bad with pronouncing things.
Oh, so, don't worry. Honestly, don't worry about it.
First thing in the morning, I'm tired. My mouth isn't working very well.
Don't worry about it. Do you know what? The one thing about Angel is if you make a mistake, honestly, that's part of the beauty of it. I make mistakes all the time, don't I? Half the time they have to help me with what I'm doing. Right, let me see. Hi, Emily. Emails. Thank you for the show. Hi, Angela. Thank you for the show. Thank you for watching. Go to sleep. So, emails. I've been commanded. That's what I was doing. Thank you. I thought you were... Sorry, Angela. I thought you were like, check your emails. No, she's reminding me I was doing emails. That's right. I was going to read out all the emails. Right. I would like to hear No One Can Make My Sunshine Smile by the Everly Brothers. Would you write that down for me? It really irritates me to try and struggle to write with my blimmin' hand. I have a lot to do. Well, thank you for waiting, Dave. I do appreciate that. I missed you last week. Do you know who we haven't heard from in a while? We haven't heard from June. I hope she's okay. I always worry so much if I don't hear from her. Would you like a Diet Coke?
Thank you.
If we don't hear from June, I get really worried. Drifter Dave, can we open it?
Thank you.
Christ. Oh, I did not want to open. There we go. Okay, we were doing emails. Angela was not commanding me to read my emails. She was reminding me. Thank you, Angela. No one can make my sunshine with Everly Brothers.
It's so warm today.
It is here. It's so warm in here as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Humphrey Littleton, we think it's pronounced like that, with The Fish Seller. And that was requested by Godfrey over email. Thank you, Godfrey, so much. Godfrey came up with our theme. I think it was this theme last week or the week before. My goodness, that's really annoying. I'm so sorry if you can hear a ting. I'm trying to get my head around having a mic between two people. We learn as we go on this show, don't we, everybody? Emily was just saying that she's sorry because she mispronounces things. And I said, honestly, she's going to be on anyone's show who mispronounces stuff. This is the place. So this week's theme, Emily, is occupations, careers, hobbies, stuff like that. What are your hobbies?
I like reading. That's a big one at the moment.
Yeah.
And also I play some instruments.
Oh,
So I've
okay.
been getting back into playing keyboard at the moment, which I used to as a kid, and then playing the bass as well.
The bass, is that, I don't mean to sound ignorant for a second, is that like a really big, it looks like a big guitar. I know it's not a big guitar, but it looks.
No, it's the same as the guitar. It's just
Oh,
the
okay.
4-stringed one.
Oh.
So like electric bass.
Oh, okay. Oh, I had an image of. What's that?
Oh, the giant violin looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, well, that's really fascinating. So you can play lots of musical instruments, and you can obviously you can read music, obviously. And you enjoy reading.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy reading?
At the moment I'm reading through The Hunger Games.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very sad, but really good.
Do you cry and then still enjoy reading it?
Yeah.
What's your favorite book you've ever read?
I really liked the Percy Jackson books
Yeah.
when I was a kid. They were some of my favourite books to read. But also I think Harry Potter is a classic.
I love Harry Potter. Love a bit of Harry Potter. Have you ever been to Harry Potter World?
Yeah, when I was younger.
I've been to Harry Potter World literally in the last couple of years. I love it. Okay, what else? We're going to play another. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to read emails. Right. Angela on YouTube has reminded me, bless her, reminded me to read the emails because I keep forgetting. Here is an email from Jessie. I'm going to read the email from Jessie, and then I'm going to get Emily to read out a couple of, or possibly one. I'm not sure if there's one or two emails on here. I can't remember. Jessie says, talking of occupations, Candis, when I left school, I went straight into teacher training for primary schools. It was great fun, but the job didn't really suit me. Then she got a job in a bank. She trained to operate the computer. I'm sort of cherry picking because it's a reasonably long email. Her husband set up his own business. And gosh, she's got lots and lots and lots of different qualifications by the looks of things. Very smart cookie is our Jessie. And then she got a job, which she loved, in Crown Office Library. Oh my goodness, a library would be such an incredible place to work, Jessie. You seem like the most perfectly suited person to work in a library as well. I can just tell that you're an absolute bookworm. So is Emily, by the sounds of things. I love reading as well. So, okay, we've had a couple of more requests. David from Drifter Dave. Yeah, why am I getting confused? But do you know, I've got a lot of people called David on my YouTube stream, and it really confuses me sometimes. So Dave, Drifter Dave, this is at the Solent Sky Museum near the Ocean Village this weekend for the bus diorama. That's exciting. I was literally telling my husband about your collectibles the other day, Dave. Not looking forward to the heat, but he does have 150 plus buses to show. My gosh. Okay, will you read this one out for me?
I can try.
This is Danny, as in Donna and Danny, on our YouTube stream watching right now.
How much do I read that?
You can, so just say, you could probably read all of that, to be fair. There's nothing in there that gives anything away.
Okay, so it says, "Hi Candis, Danny here. There are many various props that were unusual. Perhaps one that sticks out was absolutely fabulous. We had a fridge full of champagne for the Joanne Lumley character Patsy. When the champagne was removed, a line of more champagne dropped down from the bowling alley style.
Oh, okay. Oh, I need that in my fridge for Diet Cokes, most likely. So every single time they removed champagne from the fridge, more dropped down like a bowling alley, like it was setting up the pins, I guess. That's pretty cool. Danny, can you sort me out? Get me a fridge like that. Wonderful. I love that. Spencer the postman has made an incredibly unusual request this morning, and I will do my best to find it. Spencer, you do like to put me to the test sometimes. But I'm going to play this song first for my sponsor, Michael and Angus. This is actually not one that he's ever requested. It's just a song I've never heard. And apparently it's a really good song. So hopefully you enjoy this. Michael, I really hope that you do. This is Blue Mink with Melting Pot.
I don't think I'm built for radio.
No, you're not. It's fine. It's really, really scary when you first start. It really is. And then you get so used to it, honestly. It is scary. I remember my first show. I think I spoke about 400 miles an hour. And I speak fast anyway. So. Right. That one. Okay, wrote it down. See, I wrote her down.
So it's too long to think today.
It is. Hi.
Morning.
Again.
Hello, you all right? You well?
Yeah.
Good.
Do you know the song "Fall on the Hill"? Is it by the Beatles?
Fall on the hill, yeah.
Is it in our time frame?
It should be.
I can't find it. Oh, I must have been spelling it wrong. It's come straight up. Never mind.
Fall on the hill.
Yeah, I've literally just found it. I typed it in earlier. I didn't. Right, Juju. I was just like, who wrote that? Your handwriting is so neat, and I was like, that's definitely not me. No one can make me smile.
How's it going, Em? All right?
Yeah, good. How was it good for you?
Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, got to try and find something to do before I go on here.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying everybody does it like this, but what I've got, my little notebook is, you'll see it's literally all my shows.
Yeah.
And when I find where it is, I will put that for Play It Live, or I'll put like that, so I know where to look.
Yeah.
Because I like lose everything, or I never know what's going on. Honestly, that's not even an exaggeration. I actually never know what's going on. Juju Hand?
Hey?
Juju Hand?
Is it Sham and the Pharaoh?
Sam, Sham and the Pharaoh. Sam the Sham and the Pharaoh.
Yeah, it's his one.
And Fall on the Hill. What song would you like to play?
That's a good question.
Think of a word.
Oh gosh, my brain's gone blank.
What you like reading? Let's type in reading. Let's see if something comes up for that. No, Christmas song.
You can look at my Spotify if you want.
You can look. Yeah, have a look on your Spotify and tell me what. Or if you can't, because I just type in a word and see what comes up sometimes. Danny, you and me both, Candis. Listen to this. Danny used to be a prop master, and one of the things was absolutely fabulous. And Joanna Lumley's character had a fridge that when she pulled champagne out, more dropped down like a bowling alley. I was like, I need that. Yeah, for white wine and Diet Coke. You need a longer show or more shows on other days. Yes, Donna, I do. You're right, Donna. Isn't she, Mark?
What's that?
I need more shows or a longer show on or something on another day.
Is Something Stupid by Frank Sinatra in the time zone? I think it was 67.
It sure is. Oh, that was lovely. I really like that song. That was Blue Mink with Melting Pot. And that was suggested to me during the week. And I wasn't 100% certain. I've never heard it before, but I found it. Or actually, technically, Mark found it for me. But I played that for my lovely sponsor, Michael from Angus. I've only got about another 8 minutes. So that might actually work out just perfectly for the rest of my requests. The first one I'm going to do is Emily's song that she has suggested. Do you really enjoy Frank Sinatra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Frank Sinatra. Who else do you really enjoy?
Connie Francis at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm really into her. Tom Lehrer as well. I think he's brilliant. But
Cool. You've got so many interesting hobbies. I wish you were on here for longer. Okay, I'm going to let you introduce your song then.
This is Frank Sinatra with Something Stupid.
Love this record. My favourite.
I have on vinyl.
Have you ever seen the film The Emperor's New Groove?
It's been on my watch list
Yeah.
for ages.
I did not know that Eartha Kitt did the voice of Yzma.
Yeah.
I literally didn't know that until like a week ago. I love her and I love the character. And as soon as I found out, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense.
She's a bit of a Marmite character.
I
isn't she?
love her. I know she is. Yeah,
You
she
know,
really
with her
is.
Songs,
Yeah.
You even,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I play.
She's, I
good
mean,
old-fashioned
that's
film.
my favourite. That is my absolute favourite song. I
And
love
I
that.
always say that there's a Marmite song. You
It
love
is,
it or you hate it,
yeah.
but I love it.
The same as I Want to Be Evil. That's another. Have you seen that one? Have you heard that one even? I Want to Be Evil?
Yeah.
That's another one that loads of people don't like it, but I love it.
It's like Tony Bennett. There's only one person that can sing That's Life, and that's Tony Bennett.
Yeah.
I think that is brilliant.
Yeah.
One of my favourites. You could have played.
Yes, if you
Paperback
watched.
Writer.
Pardon?
You could have played Paperback Writer. By the Beatles, that's books.
What if I get? Well, I'm not going to get time.
See,
That would have been good.
Paperback
Yeah, that
Writer.
would have been good. Oh, my show's going too quickly. I did just say to Mark he needs to give me another show. It's actually probably more Tony I need to convince.
Yeah, I mean, I could suggest it to him, but he's the boy that finds the time.
Yeah. Just do a Candis day.
Tony and I, many years ago, we used to do plays every sort of 3 months.
Yeah.
And on this particular time, it sort of all went a bit haywire. So Tony and I sort of said, well, we're going to do play the play, just really.
The whole thing.
Whole day. I mean, it went up till 7 o'clock.
It's exhausting.
Just really,
I mean, it's exhausting being on air anyway, but pay to play is.
I was
that's
doing
a
like
different
couple
breed of
of hours,
animals.
and Tony was doing a couple of hours, and then it all turned into about 7.
I find it really tiring being live, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Afterwards, I feel really like, no, not necessarily in a bad way, but I do find it quite exhausting. Oh, it's so hot in here. There's anything anybody else wants to say before we finish? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to let you back announce that one, Emily. So if you just say it again.
That was Something Stupid by Frank Sinatra.
It was a great choice. We have Mark sitting on the other side of the desk right now as well, and he also enjoyed that. I really don't have very long left. I'm going to try and get my last 2 requests in. The Everly Brothers with No One Can Make My Sunshine Smile. And that was requested by Stephen in sunny Essex. It's only 2 minutes. Oh, do you know what? That Drifter Dave. I'm not sure I'm going to get your other request in. In fact, I won't get your other request in, but I will play it for you next week. Sorry about that. It's the only one I'm not going to get in this week. It's only got 8.5 minutes left. Why does it keep going tingy when I talk? Is it because it's too close to that?
because it's too close to that. Yeah.
I'm like, put it there and then just turn it up.
You could put
Yeah, I think Tony wanted her on the thing.
Yeah.
When we get pretty guests, we've got to show them off. You see, we have a new listener from Seattle.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, he's listening. Well, he's probably gone to sleep now because it was 2 a.m. and he needed to go to sleep, but he didn't want to stop listening. So he's either asleep on here or... Okay, let me see. Harry Potter. Yes, love Harry Potter. I have a lot to do. You need a longer show. Sorry to hear about DJ P. Yeah, that was... Yeah, we're sorry about it. We've got DJ P and Sean's brother on here as well. Where is he?
They used to speak about his brother.
There you go. He used to speak about you. I'm trying to find the comment now. Have you heard of the band the Ruttles?
Yeah.
Oh, I've not heard of them. That was the Everly Brothers with No One Can Make My Sunshine Smile. And that was requested by Stephen in sunny Essex. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to play my last request that I think I'm going to fit in this week. We might have time for one more afterwards, but I'm not going to make any promises. This is for Spencer the Postman, and this is Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs with Juju Hand. Not heard this one. Oh yeah, so sorry, my question about that band is somebody from
Monty Python.
Okay, who?
The Ruttles. Yeah, it's like a spoof of the Beatles.
Oh.
Yeah, Ruttles.
They're from the 70s, aren't they?
70s.
Yeah. So that was the guy from Seattle that said that. Who's watched the new video I did of Rich? Part 1. That was out last week, I think. And then today or tomorrow there'll be a part 2. So go watch part 1 because then you'll know what's going on in part 2 when you watch it. And we still need to do your videos.
Mine and Josie's.
And Josie's, yeah.
She's keen.
What I'm going to do with Vic and Eileen is I'm actually going to film them doing their show.
Okay.
I thought that might be quite fun for you and Josie because you guys have the same sort of. Well, you definitely have that back and forth. It would be really fun to watch, I reckon. That's the word I'm looking for. You have no rapport, yeah. Before I came to Angel, my favourite show I used to listen to was Mark and Josie on a Friday afternoon. And the first time I met Mark, I was a bit like, oh my God. I was starstruck. I was starstruck by Mark, everybody. And now every Friday morning he tells me I'm beautiful. Not a hard life, is it?
It's understandable. Really. The amount of kisses I'll get on a Friday on the emails.
You do, don't you? People try to outdo themselves.
Yeah. Thousands I'll get.
Who else likes listening to Mark and Josie on a Friday afternoon? 1:30 to 3:30, isn't it?
1 till half 3.
1 till half 3. 1 till half 3 on a Friday afternoon. And then straight after that, We got 4 o'clock walk with Rich. Fridays is a great day. Oh my goodness. Sorry, everybody. I'm talking to everybody except for you. This is that was Juju Hand with Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, and that was requested by Spencer the Postman. Do you know what? We are going to have time for one more request. Very quickly. This is my last request. This was Drifter Dave, and he requested The Fool on the Hill from the Beatles from 1967. Oh, this is the first week ever in history I've got all my requests done. I've always got lifted requests. I actually have not missed anything. No, I actually did do more. Good. Yeah, I did. Hey, I did all my requests. Don't make... Oh, Donna says she loves Mark and Josie too. They're brilliant. There you go.
Thank you.
He knows. I'm giving you ammunition for this afternoon, aren't I? Specifically Josie, right?
I needed a sex symbol, and here I was.
You just fell into the pot naturally.
Yeah, well, they were lacking a sex symbol.
We should just have a poster of you in the front window. People would flock in.
Yeah, well, it needs to be bigger.
Life size, literally,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so boiling. Oh, should we open that door?
It stopped shutting itself
I
now.
know, it's really irritating.
It's because the carpet's worn down now, so.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yesterday I was stuck in traffic. For 3 hours. 2.5 maybe, 3 is an exaggeration. But I had little like shorts on and I had to peel myself off of the leather seats. It was revolting. Honestly, it was really gross. So, well, what theme should we do next? What theme should we do next week? You can have an input in this. You can decide my theme for next week. Anything you like.
I'm biased because most I listen to like romantic songs.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Romantic songs. There you go.
Oh, bless you.
That's a good one. Romantic songs.
Or the slush and mush, as I call it.
Slush and mush.
Slush and mush.
There you go, guys. Romantic songs next week.
Slush
I'm
and
gonna write slush and mush. Next week's theme. Make sure you get all your requests in. We're gonna have to say goodbye in a minute. But there's gonna be like a minute to babble, so I will just try and talk to you about something.
Good at babbling.
That was the Beatles with The Fool on the Hill, and that was requested by Drifter Dave. I just said I've only got about a minute left, but I'm going to have to babble. And Mark said she's good at babbling. And that is why Drifter Dave calls me the chatterbox. Sorry. So I'm going to talk to Emily quickly for another 40 seconds. Emily, you're leaving us today.
Yeah.
What else are you going to be doing for the rest of the day while you're here?
I'm not sure. I think Tony wanted to show me some editing.
Okay.
He started going through that with me yesterday. It's a bit
Wow.
confusing.
You'll be running your own radio station before you know it. Do you think you're going to come back?
Yeah, probably. I think
I'd
me and
say.
Joe plan to come back together at some point.
That would be really good. We could do a video of you guys for the YouTube channel. Oh, that squeaking is irritating me a lot. I'm so sorry about that, guys. It's because I've got my other mic for the YouTube that it's like, I don't know, I don't really understand what happens, but something happens. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a lovely, safe week and enjoy the weather. And I'll see you next Friday. That was close.
Well done.
That was close.
That was brilliant. That was excellent. I'll give you that.
That was a close one. That was good. That was right. Oh, Donna says both of you she loves, not just Josie.
Me more though.
Mark more, right?
Yeah. Me more.
Thank you for watching, Donna. Your heart matches my dress. Have a lovely day. I hope everybody enjoys the sun. Don't get sunburned, put sunscreen on. And yeah, drink lots of water and be safe. And say goodbye to Mark.
90s, along with CDs.
Bye, everyone.
Just opposite Barnum Station car park.
Join me at 1.
Pop in and see
Go
us.
on at 1 o'clock
We're
and
open
listen to him.
Wednesday to Friday from 10 to 4.
And say goodbye to Emily, and hopefully you'll see her soon. Thank you guys so much for listening. See you later. Bye, everybody. Bye.
We love music, and we love vinyl, and we love Angel Radio.